Uncle. Have to call her back. Uncle.
Julia, can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm in the shot. Not on the room, so... Yep. Loud and clear. What's up?
Okay. We have a problem.
What? Did Vidiots release another episode while I am...
No, nothing like that. A real problem. I saw a lot of wanted posters. I sent you one via email. You have to check quickly. There's a new player in town.
And what should I do now?
You have to help me?
Alright. First, calm down, love. Alright? Second, don't panic. Please don't panic. Uncle? Love, please listen to me.
Yeah, I do. I'm here.
Alright, listen to me. You know who you're gonna call, right?
Dun, 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 dun.
Who are you gonna call? God, that phrase is never gonna be usable again, is it?
What the hell? Are you serious? Come on, Uncle. Do you know?
Yeah, sorry, yes. Yeah, I'll call them. I agree, we have to meet as soon as possible, but Julia, I'm afraid that won't be enough. I think I'll have to call England.
Are you sure?
Yes, this is way too big for us.
Okay, do it. See you soon. Bye.
This is Tash, the amazing superhero. How may I help you?
We have a situation. Phillain, Germany.
How bad is it?
Majorly bad, like superhero requiring bad. 12 random victims all killed for the sheer joy of killing. The bodies left behind as if the killer just didn't care about the evidence. We're in way over our heads.
I'm on my way.
Oh, thank God you're here. Everybody else is here. Tash is on her way.
Yeah, sorry, damn traffic took me so long. I came directly from the
no
Düsseldorf
problem.
airport.
What's that?
My new coffee machine bought it on my way. You know I need coffee.
Yeah, in the morning, afternoon, late at night, I know, but
Right.
that one. What's
Oh,
that?
this. Oh, later.
Okay, come in.
Thanks.
First of all, thank you for coming. As you know, there's a new villain in town. There's a pic of him on the wall.
Why the hell are you here? What do you want? Uncle, did you call England?
Yeah.
England? Is it that bad?
Yeah, you know, it's,
Well, okay, stop. We don't know anything yet. That's why I call England, but yeah, I think it is that bad.
Right. Yeah. Well, did you talk to the people on the streets?
No, not
I
yet.
mean, maybe they saw a new guy in town. I mean, Devine isn't that big, so someone new should be standing out, right?
Yeah, maybe we should stop there, but I don't know. On the other hand, maybe people go crazy when they know about the new villain in town, and so...
Well, I don't know, but we have to do something. We have to protect the people of my little city. We have to do it now, not next week or later. Or we have to, like, let's go, girls.
Now? Do I have time for my super drink?
Your what?
My super drink. Wait, show you. Okay. Without my giant red drink, nothing's possible, huh? Superpower, you know? Like the gummy bears or Smurfs. Oh, come on, people. Did you have a childhood?
Gummibären hüpfen hier und dort und überall. Sie sind für dich da, wenn du sie brauchst. Das sind die Gummibären.
Ah, die Gummibären wandern und die Schlümpfe.
Ach so.
Yeah. Oh, and maybe I need pants.
Okay, guys.
I have pants! Quickly to the Angelmobile!
No! Too ostentatious. Yeah, come on.
Das ist die Angelmobile.
Oh, no.
Okay. Darling, wake up. What's wrong?
Dream. I had a bad dream. It was just a dream, right?
The joys of helping the helpless. Another city saved.
So cool. It's so great working with Julia. We've known each other like forever. We know each other inside out. We trust each other. We always agree. We always have like the same vision, and it's just like you come to work and you get to work with your best friend all day
Yeah.
long. So,
Yeah.
perfect.
It's great.
Oh my God, she's so great. I couldn't believe how humble and down to earth she still is. She's such a big star. I was a little intimidated when I asked her to take the part, and I was so over the moon when she said yes. And I had written that part especially for Debs to play, and when she came on board, she lifted that whole project to a completely new level. Such dedication and such professional work ethic, and she's so nice and kind and down to earth and humble and good to work with. Because, you know, the truth is, the not so big stars, they tend to be a bit of a diva sometimes, so I was a little afraid that, you know, she might be difficult. But she wasn't. It's so nice to work with her, and I'm eternally grateful that she felt this was good enough and interesting enough for her to take part. There's a little nudge at that. I should probably. There's a cut. There's a little nudge at that. Should probably. There's a cut. And there's a little nugget that I probably should not talk about. The thing is, she was doing Macbeth at the time that we were shooting. She was playing all three witches. she was playing them as one person with a multiple personality disorder, which I think is just brilliant. Whoever came up with that, chapeau to that director. Anyway, she was doing theater. She was doing Macbeth in England, and she was not supposed to leave the country. So we had to kind of like sneak her out of England and do her scenes here in Germany, and then like sneak her back into the country. And her producers to this day do not know about that. I hope they don't see this. Yeah. So anytime ever I have a difficult part to play again, I'll in a heartbeat I'll ask Debs to come back on board, and yeah, I'm very, very grateful that she said yes to this.
Alright, about Debs. Yeah, she was good. But a little bit difficult on some days. It's hard to work with her. Yeah. I mean, she's really good, and she did it very well, but I don't know, but she's just a little diva. So, oh my god, I'm a big Hollywood star, and that stuff, but was a little bit nerve-wracking. So, yeah. She's good, but not that brilliant that I would choose her again. I think it was Anke's favorite, not mine, so, and I said yes. And yeah, so maybe for the next episode I will choose the cast alone. Yeah. But yeah, I'm thankful that she did that, really, and yeah. But not 100% satisfied with her, so yeah.
Well, I think the key to a good villain is that the villain can't think of himself as the villain. He has to be sure that he's like the hero of his own story. So yeah, if the villain thinks he's actually a good guy and he's got good reasons, they might be insane, but they do make sense to him, and that makes a good villain. And that's the way I try to write that villain and to direct Philip when he was playing that, so that the audience kind of is like a bit sympathetic with him, even though he's a serial killer and we don't know what he's actually up to, and he's a very dangerous man. But there's still that kind of lovable rogue about him that we all like to see, and I think Philip pulled that off very, very well. Yeah, I'm actually kind of proud of him.
The villain, yeah, Philip did his job good. I mean, it was his first role, and I think he did it very well. Yeah, I'm a little bit proud of him. He did it very, very well, yeah. But I think for the next time, if we have a plan again to make an episode with a villain, I will ask the management of James Marsters and Mark Devine again. Maybe we have a chance to work together sometime. Yeah, it would be awesome. I mean, did you ever see James Marsters as Piccolo in Dragon Ball Z? Or Mark Devine in Sex and the City? I mean, it was awesome. They so brilliant actors, really. I would love to work with them. yeah, so, but yeah, I'm really proud of Philip, so yeah. I think he did it really, really good, and he was a good villain, yeah. What? What for thing? Buffy the Vampire Slayer? What the bloody hell is Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Sorry, never heard of it.
Well, I don't actually see him as a villain, you know?
Well, you know, since this is a low budget production, budget was actually a problem. And surprisingly enough, what cost us the most was building the sets. Because apparently building a set that just doesn't look like much, like you just shot it in your backyard or your living room or your basement or your attic, that is actually expensive. I didn't expect that. So thankfully our great supporters on Kickstarter and Indiegogo were kind enough to back us up even more than we had asked them to anyway. So your perks are on the way. They're in the mail, I promise. And without you, all of this, none of this would have been possible, and none of this project would have happened if it hadn't been for you guys supporting us and believing in us, and thank you very much for that.
Alright, the budget. Yeah, this time we had a low budget production because I was really successful this year with my photography, and we could spend a lot of money for this episode. Which was really important for me. So I don't want this low budget thing anymore. I mean, we have to get better, right? We have to show our fans that we are getting better, that we want to get better, and I think this episode is really good, and the locations were brilliant, and the actors too. So yeah, I mean, first of all, I want James Marsters and or Mark Devine for this episode, but yeah, I mean, alright, not that big budget, right? Okay, I mean, maybe the next episode or the episode after that, or in 5 years or in 10, I don't know. So yeah, but oh my god, yeah, I would love to work with them one time. Yeah, but yeah, so but this episode I'm very proud. I think it's really brilliant. And I mean, oh my god, look, the Angel movie. I mean, hey, awesome. Yeah, really awesome. Yeah, no low budgets.
Wait, I never saw any money. What happened to that money?
Money?
Everybody was actually doing their own stunts on this project, and luckily nobody got hurt. We didn't need an ambulance or a hospital or anything. Nobody needed stitches. Everybody's fine. The only thing, there's one little cheat in this, and there's one scene, one shot actually, and I'm not going to tell you which one, where we just couldn't get Scout to do what he was supposed to do, because let's face it, he's a bit of a diva. So he's very particular about what he thinks he can and cannot do. So for that one shot, we had to bring in, it's actually his sister Taylor, who thankfully looks a lot like him, and therefore you won't be able to tell that it's not him. We got away with that, and I'm not going to tell you what shot it is because it turned out really good, and you can tell that it's not Scout. But yeah, he's a bit of a diva.
What? What did I tell you about the stunt? Alright, I will not say that she lied, but that's not correct. They had all stunt doubles, except me. I did all my own stunts, so yeah, the others are, I don't know, sissies, maybe. But yeah, I did all my stunts myself. Yeah, it was really funny to do this, or did, but I would do it again and again and again. Yeah, it was real fun. And yeah, look at this scar. I hope, I don't know if you see this. There and there. Yeah, so don't need a stunt double. No way. Badass. Always.
Well, when they approached me for the role, I thought it was a good, ambitious little project. But after consulting with my agent and manager and physiotherapist, we decided that it just wasn't the right project at that point of my career, I mean, I come from theater, and I don't have to prove myself artistically, so I'm sorry, girls. You are kind of cute and all, but I'm sorry. I think you'll have to just find someone else, and I wish you all the best. Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, that would have been a dream come true, because I'm such a big fan of his. But unfortunately, he had to bail out.
Okay, what she's trying to say is that we wanted to reinvent the role, leave the trodden path, because, let's face it, Carl would have been such an obvious choice for the role, and that just wouldn't have been very interesting. So casting a new actor brought a breath of fresh air.
Whoa! We all know why you wanted Scout, right?
What do you mean, we all know?
Do you want the real answer or the answer you want?
Action!
So, when does the superhero arrive?
What the bleeding hell is wrong with you bloody woman? It's Tash, the amazing superhero!
Easy. Have your coffee, go back to your chair. It's all good. Yes. Okay. I'm so sorry. We all know she's a little bit difficult to work with, and she's under a lot of pressure, but why don't you guys go back to your trails, have a massage.
Yes, go back.
Have a massage, have a glass of champagne, and I'll get back to you when she's cooled down a little. Okay? Are you okay? Everybody's okay? And take your drink. I'm so sorry. I'll talk to her. It's never going to happen again. I promise. Sometimes I wonder if I should start my own thing. This is not good for my reputation. Wait, are we still recording?